You're doing too much. I'm talking to you specifically. If you're a parent of twins, you're doing too much. Being a mother of twins is a gift, even when you think you're going to lose your mind. I think it's very common when you're expecting to imagine, if you're well organized, if you're a problem solver, if you're a project manager, it's very easy to, in your mind, imagine that your parenting journey is going to be very similar to the way that you manage other things in your life. Unfortunately for you, you will find out that's not how it works. I love food, and I was very big on making lunches for my daughters. Once they entered school, every morning I'd wake up and I'd make 2 lunches and put everything together and get them off to school. There are times when you have no idea how you're going to function. If you didn't get any sleep, if you've got work going, getting 2 children or more out the door when they're under 6 can be a hair-raising experience. And I remember calling my mother-in-law, who, as I mentioned in previous videos, she had 5 kids under 6 and 2 of them were twins. And she was raising them during the 70s and the 80s. And her husband was a proud 50s male who was proud of the fact that he did no housework. He did no women's work. And so she was on her own. I remember feeling like such a failure. And I reached out to her and I said, I don't know how you did it. I only have 2 and I'm just losing it. How did you do it? And she said she woke up every morning. She would pull out a whole loaf of bread. She would open it up, get out the peanut butter, get out the jelly, and make sandwiches and put them in the bag, stick an apple or banana in there, and she was done. And she said she fed them that very same lunch every single day until the end of elementary school. When they went into middle school, they could buy their own lunch. That's when I realized we do way too much as parents. I'm a Gen Xer. I was basically a free-range kid. I was basically scrounging food out of the refrigerator. Looking back, I think as Gen Xers, we turned out okay, and we are very resourceful. So just a reminder to parents today, there's a lot of information on the internet. There's a lot of information about parenting, and the most important advice that I could give you is you're doing too much. You don't have to cut mini red peppers and make it look like little sailboats. You can just serve them the same food every single day. Whatever you need to do to get through the day, the most important thing is you let your kids know that you love them. No judgment. I think parents today are doing way too much, and especially now, give yourself a break. You're doing too much. Take it from me. I'm now old enough to be an auntie, and my twin girls are now 20 years old, and they turned out okay. In fact, I'm very proud of them. They turned out pretty amazing. And I want to say, looking back, if I was to give myself one piece of advice, you're doing too much. Hopefully it helps you give yourself a break and think about the ways maybe you can take it down a notch and make your life a little easier. I have a lot more to say on this. If you're interested, go to my Patreon or check out my YouTube channel. I hope to see you there.